everyone, it's Lynn again from Whole Life Boogie. Happy autumn. Happy autumn. As you can see, I'm in the spirit of autumn today. It's a beautiful day. There's a crisp smell in the air. The leaves are turning colors. And it's a great day to count your blessings and to do your best to live in the present. I have a quick story about how important it is to live in the present, which goes back to the recent trip I took to San Jose, California for a Brendan Burchard Experts Academy seminar. Well, anyway, while I went there, I flew in from New Jersey airport, from Newark, to the San Jose, California airport. And had a great time. It was a fantastic seminar. I stayed an extra day to enjoy the area. And but I had an early flight the next morning. So I asked the taxi driver if he could pick me up and bring me to the airport the next morning. And he said, sure. I'll get you at 6:30 a.m. So that's would get me in time for my flight. And that's what I agreed to, 6:30 a.m. to pick me up and bring me to the airport to take me home back to the New York area. Anyway, I got up that morning. I was a little bleary-eyed, and it was still a little dark. The sun hadn't risen yet, and he showed up. I got in the cab, and we headed to the airport as we said the day before. After about 50 minutes, we arrived at the airport. I told him what a wonderful driver he was. Thanks for a great ride. I got out. He wished me well. He took off, and I hadn't been that present while I was in the car driving there. I was actually kind of worrying about things. I wasn't really paying attention. I wasn't really seeing the area. Even though I was looking out the window, my mind was elsewhere, and I was just thinking about some concerns I had, family concerns, etc. And but still, he got me to the airport, and I was grateful for that. So the driver left, as I said. He takes off, and I go to the check-in on the sidewalk to show them my ticket, and the woman said, "This is for the San Jose airport." And thinking like there was something wrong with her, I'm like, "Well, isn't this the San Jose airport?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, what is this?" She said, "You're in San Francisco." Now, that was not what I wanted to hear, and that was probably at least a half hour past where I should have been. So now, instead of being early and on time for my flight from San Jose going back home, I was now totally out of my way at the San Francisco airport. And this was all because I was not in the present. I was not staying focused on what was around me, the signs. The driver and I did not specify what airport. We both had our heads in the clouds, and that was a lesson for me of why it is so important to stay in the present. That was a very practical example. Luckily, the PS to that is that they say that once you're in a situation where you've maybe gone down a path that you didn't want, or you attracted some negative circumstances, then just try to go with the flow as well as possible. Try to stay as calm as possible and be as positive as possible, because then it'll wear itself out. It'll run its course, and you'll get back into the positive flow. I did that as best I can, even though I was ready to cry at the desk there while they were trying to get me onto a flight with two people on two phones. I thought they were calling the president to try to plan this thing. It took them an hour to get me a new flight from San Francisco home, but it actually turned out being an even more direct flight, and things actually worked out well, and I think it was because I stayed as positive as possible after making that mistake of not being present. So that's my story this week from Lynn of Whole Life Boogie. I have other things coming up. I'm sorry that there's a little bit of an inconsistency here with when I send these videos out, but I'm trying to incorporate what Brendan Burchard and his Experts Academy marketing and passion following business advice is. I'm trying to incorporate that with what I feel that I know how to do best and how to serve you the best. So this is my intermediary video. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your interest. Have a great autumn, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.